Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is Donna from Tarot. We're doing a live. I'm actually going to give a couple seconds for people to come in. Silence that. Make sure the thing is not showing my sync. Okay. All right. So while I'm waiting for people to show up, I am going to mention. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life. I'm not really going to necessarily do a general spread. I'm going to do what I did with the Aquarius reading I just did. I'm going to freeform it. We're just going to see where it takes us. I did do a pre-shuffle. Oh, and then at the very end, we're going to do, if you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini, etc. But I'm going to use just one main deck for the reading, so I'm not going to pull from a bunch of different decks either. So I'm not making it all complicated. I'm just going to have fun. So, Pisces. I did a pre-shuffle with the Wandering Star Tarot. Now, this is interesting because this deck has 2 extra cards they put in it. One is called the Mother Star, and the other one's called the Creator. Interestingly enough, the Aquarius reading, so that means there's 80 cards in this deck, right? The Aquarius reading ended up with the Mother Star on the bottom of the deck, and I was like, I couldn't remember what their interpretation of that was. I had to read it to them. And you got the other card, the Creator, on the bottom of the deck for you, for the pre-shuffle or whatever. So I'm actually going to read that to you, but before I tell you what that particular thing means, I want to go over this pre-shuffle. So, first card out of the gate, Ace of Cups. Great card to have. Usually means new love coming in, or a new start with somebody, but there's like a new start in love usually. Or a new beginning that makes you feel very emotionally satisfied. So the next card, Eight of Pentacles. Now, this particular Eight of Pentacles, look at it. First thing I noticed was the bees. And so I automatically got, and then I noticed that, and then I got this feeling of, oh, be careful. But then I also got sweet success, sweet rewards when I looked at the honey, what it represents. So those things, on my mind. Then we get the Justice card. This has to do with things being fair and balanced. And before I even flipped the other 2 cards over, I was like, okay, where are we going with this? Is it like a new start that equal effort has to be put into? I think that's where we're going, because the King of Wands, this particular King of Wands, I get it's not a player type king or Mr. Hot and Sexy type king. In fact, the words honor, standards, and wisdom. Honor is the word that's sticking out, that's kind of flowing with this. And you see how he has like the cross, the symbol of like for Christianity, it's like, I don't know how to put it, like honesty, good guy, purity, that kind of thing, like, representing all of those type of tenets. I noticed the bird on the shoulder, and the first thing I noticed also about the Ace of Cups is the dove, and my eyes were drawn to the dove. And that's all about purity as well. Purity, peace. So I'm getting the feel that a lot of you all, before I even go into this, a lot of you all, you may have a new start in love with either someone brand new or a new start with someone from the past. But whoever it's with, make sure they put in equal effort. Everything needs to be fair and balanced. You can't be doing all the, calling and the driving and the spending and the, no. So, interestingly enough, driving, Chariot card. So, in order for things to be moved forward, there can't be any control issues. Both people have to steer the direction of things. And this card says journey, success, progress. Success and progress. Progress is the key here. So in order to have progress, things have to be fair and balanced for them to move forward in, a decent progression. So, the Creator card. Let's talk about that. So, the Creator card, first of all, if you have a question, a yes or no question that's on your mind right now, a particular yes or no question. The answer is no. On the bottom of this card, it says no. So it's for answering yes or no questions, but I'm going to have to put these on to do this. The Creator card. It says the Creator card signifies that there is a powerful energy brewing in the atmosphere around you. It may feel overwhelming and tinged with undertones of darkness. And indeed, you may feel the urge to run and find shelter from this storm. See, this is the warning about the bees. Be careful. But trust that you are ready to transmute this force into something that will propel you forward on your path. This card is also here to remind you of the power of the word no. No to things that overwhelm or undermine. No to people who drain your life source. Like if they want you to put in more effort than them. No to thoughts that drag you into despair. You're mightier than you think, and a glimmer of faith paired with solid intention can give you the power to harness lightning. Each day you have the chance to be the victim of fear and circumstance or the creator of a new consciousness. Choose wisely. And then the quote, your no is a sword that cuts away the non-essentials so that you can live the fullest life, is by Bethany Webster. I don't know who that is, but yes, so this has to do, and notice the Justice card is in the center of these 5 cards. The heart of the matter is fairness and balance, and if you're going to be involved in a relationship, they have to put in equal effort, equal time. Like, you don't do all the calling, you don't do all the traveling, all the running, you don't, do all the spending, I'm seeing King of Wands, I'm thinking King of Pentacles, but it's interesting, I see that. Well, 8 of Pentacles, the work, so yeah, it needs to be fair and balanced. So, Pisces, let's do your reading, but I wanted to go over that because I thought, okay, so here's the theme for Pisces is, fairness and balance. So, let's see. Alright, so, if this is a love thing, could be a job, and it could be something else, but whatever this thing is, what, other than things needing to be fair and balanced, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Tell us about what the situation is. Okay, interesting. The King of Wands from one deck is on, and now we get the Queen of Wands. So, the Queen of Wands is, it has to do with confidence, sex appeal, magnetism, it can be a person, it can represent a person, or it can represent your own confidence, your own appeal, but let's see. Okay. Now, I want to point out something. Look what's on both of these cards. You have sunflower here, and you have sunflowers here. Sunflowers represent happiness, things being cheerful and bright. So let's see. And now look, also, if you notice, look at the colors are all very similar in these 2 cards. You have all the warm colors. The yellows and the oranges and the, light browns. So what else do we need to know? Okay, so this is all about caution. Don't be too enthusiastic, to be cautious. Okay. So if it's a person, can we get a description of this person? Let's get a description of the person. Now, they could have Scorpio in their sun and rising or Venus, or it just could be somebody who is very intense or chilly. It could also represent, if it represents a person, it could be a person that, I don't think it's a person that's deceased, but it could. I mean, for some Pisces out there, you might be here to find out about a person that's passed on or get a message from somebody that's passed on. But, this could be somebody that things ended with. So let's see let's see more about this person. Someone who wants to apologize. They may feel like they don't have a lot to offer too. So it's somebody, look at all the Leo energy. Holy crap. Well, actually, Queen of Wands is an Aries card, but the Sun and the Strength card, these are both Leo cards. I mean, you could get a little bit of Leo energy off of this, but basically it's an Aries card. And now that I think about it, there's a lot of fire here. Um, Queen of Wands, the Sun is, well, I mean, that's like the biggest thing of fire, right? You know, the Sun is the hottest thing in the universe, right? Um, and then you have the Nine of Wands, which is a fire card too, and that represents Sagittarius. So Strength card, Leo. So it's somebody that holds back. So if it represents a person, it's somebody that either things have ended with, the thing, you know, the relationship died, and they may want to apologize, but they're holding back. So are they holding back their apology? Look at this. Are they holding? They want to apologize, but they're holding back. What else before we go into the next question? All right. So this is Gemini, Virgo. The Magician. Before I say what I'm thinking, okay, that could be it. So this person may play mind games with you, or maybe they have played, and that's what they want to apologize for. But they've played with your mind. This is somebody, I thought that might be it, but I wanted to get a card. And whatever the card that came out afterwards was going to tell me if it was mind games or if it was just they want to manifest a new beginning or whatever. So it could be somebody that things have died with, or just somebody who's very, very chilly and cold. They have an apology that they're holding back. Why are they holding back the apology? I'm just curious. I get ego, even though I look at this card, I'm getting ego, man. Is it ego? So, Five of Cups. This is a card of disappointment. Somebody who's disappointed. They're holding back because they're disappointed. Are they afraid of getting disappointed again? Is that what it is? And they just want to move on? Or they want to sweep things under the rug? They're burdened by whatever it is that they want to apologize for. It's burdening them. It has them really burdened. But what is the nature of it? Oh, it could be the way they speak to you. They're very chilly, very cold. So whoever this is, if this is a person, they're spying on you right now. And they're actually very, you know what, I do get immaturity with their words. I should have pulled that out as I said that. And now I'm not going to be able to find it. I probably should have pulled the King of Swords out, but I did not do that. Oh, look at that. Interesting. So I'm going to point this out. They're right next to each other. The King and Queen are right next to each other. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's talk on that. So it could be somebody that you actually, mentally, you're on the same path with things. Like you think alike for the most part. I want to say for the most part. But they are right now, so they're holding back and spying on you. And they're disappointed. So whoever this is, they spoke to you in a very cold way, very harsh way, maybe impulsively. Yeah, and they're feeling stuck right now. Alright, so what is your advice in this situation? What kind of advice do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising? What? Am I to tell you that you're to see this for the unhealthy, toxic thing that it may be? Because this is advice. It's a warning that things are toxic or that they're, yeah. Yeah, so if this represents a person, love and light from the heart of Texas. Hey, Gemini, what's up, yo? And I'm not gonna say, okay, yeah, Alfie. All right, hey, Alfie. Some names I butcher, so that one I'm not gonna do. But so you may have been dealing with somebody who plays mind games. Um, you know what I noticed? The only cups on the table are the Five of Cups, the card of disappointment, and then the cup in the Magician, but a lot of swords. So, yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swords. So, somebody who's has a lot of air sign energy. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then you have the 2 wand cards, and that's Aries, Leo, Sag. So, but somebody who they play mind games. They're mentally manipulative. They like to manipulate people's minds. Now, if you're a cross-watcher, then it could be that you dealt with a Pisces that you would describe this way. That would make sense. But your advice is to see them for the toxic mind game playing person that they are. What's on the bottom of the deck? So why is the Empress on the bottom of the deck? This is all about growth and expansion. It can be a card of pregnancy. It could be a card of children, and then being able to enjoy I always want to say luxury, being able to enjoy the life of luxury, but wanting to be able to relax. So you want to be able to relax. So heartbreak. So if this is somebody from the past, then they broke your heart. There's heartbreak here. So let's talk about this heartbreak. So what is... before I even look, I'm guessing that you probably expected things to go differently than they did, and you may be in the Five of Cups energy as well, feeling disappointed because you have a lot of passion for this person. I think you find them, look at that, I think you find them very attractive, but when you look at them, you see them as kind of immature. So they may have a lot of passion, they might bring, the physical game to the table, but they may be lacking maturity. Because my eyes are being drawn to the baby on the back of the horse, and then the Page of Swords, and then the Page of Pentacles. So a couple of pages, and then that Sun card with the baby on it. I'm not even going to tell you what just got knocked down. But anyway, so what... before we go to the all signs, what else do you need to know? Is there anything else you need to know? Stand your ground. You're gonna have to stand up for yourself and stand your ground. You might even have to block this person. Yeah. To be able to have peace, to be able to relax, you might have to block them. All right, so let's do the all signs. I don't know if that made sense at all. If it does, if it makes sense, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it resonates. All right, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and then we're gonna do Aries. Oh, it's 222. How funny is that? So I don't know well, 2 has to do with choices and couples, but 222. If that means anything to anybody watching this, let me know. But I felt the need to look up to see it at that time. Interesting. All right, so let's see. If you are dealing with an Aries, the Aries wants things to be, well, they're focusing on self-love right now, so I don't know if maybe they have self-worth issues and self-love issues. but they're trying to love themselves. And they want things. They are focused on things being fair. They want things to be fair. Taurus is wants to put the work into it, but they. Wow. Okay. So if you deal with a Taurus, they feel like they're focusing on work right now because they feel like things are done. They're just focusing on their work. Gemini is, okay, so Alfie, I hope this doesn't apply to you. This is going to apply to some Gemini. You might say also that this is the Pisces, but indecision and can't decide and just trying to sneak away from whatever decision they're making. So look at this. They've got a decision to make. They're indecisive and they can't decide. And they're hiding something. What are they hiding? Some kind of reckless behavior. All right, so if you are dealing with a Cancer, Cancer is feeling left out in the cold and they want to come rushing towards you. They have a lot of passion for you. Just like with Aquarius, they're Cancer, same position, the player. So a lot of you all are dealing with a Cancer, especially if you're on the cusp between Aquarius and Pisces, dealing with a Cancer that is here for a good time, but not a long time. They don't have any real staying power, and they feel left out in the cold. And if the reason they feel left out in the cold is because you think they are a player and you're not dealing with them, well, that makes sense, right? Leo is feeling stuck and they're very look at this. So I think a lot of you all are actually dealing with a Leo because they feel stuck and they're very cold with their words, very chilly, and they feel like they know where things are. They like, yeah, what do they know? What do they think they know? I don't know, but that's a Leo card holding back. Look at that. If you're dealing with a Virgo, look at this. It's all swords. They're losing sleep over this, and they're very bitchy. They're in blamer mode and they're losing sleep over it. If you are dealing with a Libra, they want things to work out. They're stressing out over how to make this work. They want to win. And I think they even, for some of you all, they are stressing out because they want attention from you. They want you to reach out to them, and it's driving them crazy that you're not paying any attention to them. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, first of all, I feel like they have secrets. Look, my eyes are drawn to the Scorpion on the Moon card. As soon as I said that, I was drawn to this. So, and that might be confirmation to me that yes, the Scorpio does have secrets, because I was getting ready to say this Scorpio might have secrets, and then I looked at that, so that's confirmation. So yes, the Scorpio may have secrets. They're waiting on you. They're waiting to see what you're gonna do. Sagittarius. Ooh. So this Sagittarius Pisces is really all about you. They want to move in with you. They want to move forward and they want to move in with you. They want forward movement. They want commitment. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, they have a lot of love for you, but they also are emotionally manipulative. I'm just going to let you know. Emotionally manipulative. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they have trust issues, but they have a lot of passion for you. If you are dealing with a fellow Pisces, they really like money. They may have money and stability, but they really I don't want to say that. Are they materialistic before I say that? I don't want to say they're materialistic. But that kind of makes me feel like yes. So they really like money. They're materialistic. They're really good at spending it. Are they good at spending other people's? Maybe. They want to know what you have. But they're going to come rushing in to communicate with you. I think that's it. That's all I'm getting out of it. And yeah, so somebody wants a do-over. They want to raise things from the dead, so to speak. All right, so Pisces, that's it. Thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.